What's up, everyone? ZEFilms, of course, you know this because you're on my channel watching this video. Welcome to Star Trek Adversaries, Ship of the Line. This is the video series where I review each of the flagships available to you for your use in your ship battles. Last video we looked at the Constellation class. Today we're going to be looking at the Miranda class. For those of you who are watching this video who are from Star Trek Online, you would have recognized this ship very much. I did a cinematic video on this, and I'll have a link for that if you want to check out the cinematic of this from Star Trek Online. But very, very nice ship. I really do like the model. But let's go into what you can get from this. Special. Summon a Type 15 research pod. That's a 1/3. Has modulating shields, and when it retreats, or when you retreat it, draw a card and reduce its cost to play by 2. So if you play this on the field and some reason it does not get blown up, on your next turn when you're able to retreat it, you will retreat that card, you will draw a card, and if it's the tactical board cube, which is 8 to play, then that ship will actually cost 6 to play. Its ultimate ability, reduce the cost of all cards in hand by 2. Pretty self-explanatory. So if you have a card in there that's 8, it's 2. If you have a handful, like if you have 10 cards in your hand and they all cost 8 to play, well, now they all cost 6 to play. If they cost 1 to play, then they're free to play. Just like this game. If you haven't started playing this game, please check it out on Steam. It's also available on Apple and iOS. Alright, let's take a look into the core cards. So here's the core cards. We're going to start from left and work our way to the right. First card costs 5. It's a 4/5 USS Yosemite NCC 19002. When you retreat this card, deal 4 damage to all enemy ships. Self-explanatory. If they have 4 ships that are out and you retreat the ship, all those ships in your enemy's side is going to take 4 damage. That's a really cool ability. Providing that nobody blows it up. The next card is a legendary card, costs 6 to play. It's a 4/6 USS Repulse NCC 2544. Looks like an Excelsior. Yep, Excelsior. Deploy. Draw a card and reduce its play cost by 3. And when you retreat this card, or retreat it from play, draw a card and reduce its play cost by 3. So that's actually really, really cool. So you play it, you draw a card, and if it costs 3 to play, now it's free. And then your next turn, if you retreat it, you draw another card and reduce that cost by 3. So I could see where this deck is going, like where these core cards are going already. It's meant to make your cards cheaper to play so you can play like the bigger stuff quicker. You don't have to wait until you're at 10 power to play. The next card is an event card. It costs 3 to play. Disguised Retreat. Trigger all retreat effects on target friendly ships. So, let's play a little scenario here. Let's say we have the USS Yosemite out and the USS Repulse out. They both have retreat effects. This one dealing the 4 damage, and this one allowing you to draw a card and reduce its play cost by 3. So if you play this card, these 2 cards will automatically, their retreat effect will happen. So you'll get the 4 damage to all enemy ships, and this one you'll draw a card and reduce its cost by 3. So really, really cool card if you have some good retreat cards out. The next card is another event card. It costs 5 to play. It's called Covered Retreat. Give target friendly ship retreat, deal 2 damage to all enemy ships. So this card here, say you have the USS Repulse out, it's got a retreat, draw a card, and reduce its play cost by 3. If you add this card ability or event to this card, then you'll be giving this card retreat, deal 2 damage to all enemy ships when it retreats. So that's that card. The next card is another event card. This one costs 9 to play. Costly Sacrifice, deals 7 damage to the enemy flagship. So that's actually one of the biggest deal damage to flagship cards that I've seen around. But 9 to play, that's expensive, but I think it's worth it if you're stuck. And the last card is another legendary. It's an event card, Advanced Tactics. Order any ship to retreat. So not just your ship, your enemy ship, any ship. So if they pull out a card that's like they've added special cards on it to buff it up to like a 12-8, then you can use this card to tell that card to retreat. So really good card in a punch. Now let's take a look at the skins that are available to this flagship. Going to the bottom right of the corner, you click on the ship and start at the top. Type 15 shuttle pod. Like I've said in other videos, this is just skins. The specials and the ultimates don't change, and the core cards don't change. And next is the Oberth. This is not one of my favorite ones, so I don't think this is a skin that I would use, but it might be your favorite. But this is one of the skins that are available to you. Both skins cost 65 command points, and command points are available through the store. And that's going to be it for this video. Next video, we're going to be taking a look at the Nebula class. So stay tuned for that video. I want to thank you very much for tuning in and watching this one. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. If you're new here, subscribe. And if you want to join the fleet that I have on Star Trek Adversaries, it's called ZEFilms Productions. We got a bunch of people in here already. And yeah. And that's it for me. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.